What is going on, everybody? My name is AJ and we are here playing the Hunter Call of the Wild. Yet again, we are back on the Great One Red Fox grind here at Salzwiesen. I may have said that right. I forgot to record an intro originally for this, but I just want to point out here that I was having some issues with red foxes spawning in, and that I purchased these night vision binoculars to see if that'll help me a little bit. But the main issue that I'm having, of course, is that there are no foxes spawning, so I formulated a plan that I think doesn't really need to happen, but we'll let past AJ show you what we end up doing, because I've already forgotten. I forgot to turn music back on for the questing stuff. So it's all like, what? Where's that music coming from? Hey, I got a fox. Okay. It's a single fox zone. Yeah, single fox zone. Do I have anything else down here? No. So I've also swapped to the Quist repeater, just as another one of the weapons I've got. It's good for the same calibers. It's good for the same level of animal, that is. Same class. I don't know, I can't think of the word. Class. Okay, so yeah, as it turns out, I did not need the strategy I was thinking of. I was able to start respawning foxes after I found this guy, and I was just talking about the fact that I made a terrible shot. You didn't miss anything. I can't say that this is a good spot. Okay, I changed my mind. Editor AJ is back. I was speaking nonsense there. All I was trying to explain is that I was thinking that shooting the one red fox would help things respawn in this location. It did not. So instead I decided to come out to this location to see what I could find. There they are. I gotta get up a little bit more. Male should be a female. Perfect. Okay. So I shot the one, and the rest are coming back. Okay, the shot on the female felt real good. The one on the male was like a reaction. I gotta get both of them in the zone in order for it to respawn. And it automatically blew out the zone. You see that? That zone is no more. It's the female orange. How did it get in the water? Oh, it must have run and then dropped in the water. He would have been a gold. That's okay. Except. Whew. We're only 50 in on the grind, guys. 50 in. And I know that's a pretty accurate count to start because I can never hunt these guys. I think I've gotten like 3 or 4 prior to doing this hunt. So all of them have come from here. 50 in. Let's keep going. I've been trying to figure out this spot and what was here. I've only spooked it off and found the tracks. I mean, you can see that she's behind the... You can see that she's behind the that little hill there. So I actually couldn't shoot her if I wanted to. We can finally see her face. So here's the thing, like, I don't know that I care enough. The rest of my zones out here are all duos or male solos. So I'll shoot her out of this one. I just want to run my own experiment real quick. We'll see how this works. See what comes back. Of course, I'm assuming a female. Yeah, there's only one in the zone. Shot her in the face, too, or very close to it. Very sorry, madam. Except... I literally just saw the rabbit. Oh, there it is. The burrow was right here. It all makes sense now. Anyways. Alright, so we'll see how that comes back. I guarantee it'll be another female, but this is one of those areas. Actually, the zone's not blown. Why is that? Does that mean there's a male attached to this? That means I mean, if the zone isn't blown yet, that means it was a duo. And I shot the female out of it now. So there should be a male somewhere. Because otherwise, it would have blown out. The zone is still there after picking up the female. Therefore, it was a duo. Okay, look, I'm making some wide speculations here. Now, I still don't 100% understand why zones blow out sometimes and why they don't. Typically, it means that the animals are gone from that zone and it disappears, but it's not always the case as I see here. Okay, we're going to try to shoot the male. We're at 300 meters, man. I don't know if it's worth it for 300 meters. Oh, come on. Come off it. I think we're going to take a shot, get closer. I decided to try... A lot of people always suggest when you're doing a Great One grind, you're going towards the end of a hunt. And I can't remember if it was Lady Legend or Scarecrow. One of them suggested always going in the middle of the drink zone. And that's what I do. And that's what I've been doing. And it tends to work out a lot better for me. No, I need you to hold your breath, bro. Ah, he can't hold his breath worth a darn anymore. He's a gold! Oh, dude, look at that shot. It was great. I don't remember. Go get the female for me, buddy. Oh, right in the intestines. Would have been a silver. Gorgeous. I love the orange. That poofy fur is what I love about him. Let's see if there's anything else down this way. This is another section that's typically pretty good for foxes. I never finished that sentence. Okay, so we got a dark boy down there. Looks like dark red. And maybe a regular red female. Okay. Nothing to write home about. Okay, which one is this? This is the female. She died from a graze. Amazing. So where to get shot? He is a dark red. I was right. Except... Really? You got back up? Okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh, I shot him in the face. It's out. A silver. God, got all the organs. Except. Okay, so I've been having some issues with my spawns. So I'm across the world to shoot this guy. All right. Oh my lord, look at that shot. It touched the heart. Get out of here. I mean, look at this. I'm sorry, that's through the heart. It hit the heart. Anyways. Accept. Alright, now I'm gonna have to sleep since it took me so long to find it. We'll see if that repopulates my island. Okay, so I didn't get time to record this. Essentially, it looks like all of my spawns came over here. And also, I was accidentally 0 to 300. But there were at least 2 groups in this area. And I don't exactly know why that is. And I can't seem to find their drink zones. Okay, editor AJ jumping in here just for a second. I need you to understand that this is the beginning of the frustration I get for this game. I was playing really late at night, and I was having so much trouble getting any good shots. So this is just the beginning of sort of the end. I'll show you the frustration I get later. It's bad. I actually force quit. I quit the game for a little bit. And forgot to pick up an animal because of how bad things were after this. You can see I'm trying so hard to shoot, and I'm just doing such a terrible job. These guys are so small. All right, here we go. Accept. I just shot what I think is a solo male in the area. I mean, he snuck up on me, and I just didn't have the time to get the recording started because he heard me, gave me a warning, and then ran. So now I got to check real fast to see if there's anything off here where I typically get them. Now we're coming up on the end of their drink zone, so I'm curious if they're starting to just go ahead and head back home at this point. But I don't really know. That was weird. I've never had them spawn this high up before. He's hiding in the brush. Okay, there we go. He dropped real quick. I feel bad about shooting him there, but like I said, he real quick went, "Hey, I'm here," and they went, "I'm not anymore," and he started running. Shit! I shot over his head. I don't have ammo in anything. Oh yeah, the reload speed for both of these guns sort of gets on my nerves after a while as well. It's all a culminating process that leads to my utter frustration and complete shutdown of this game. I mean, he had to have gone up this mountain. Where the hell else would he have gone? What the f... I left this girl here. It's a duo. I'm going to have to move that tent. I'm going to go to where she is and mark it. Because that's the second time I've spooked something out of this zone. I mean, I'm fairly certain this is open ground. I don't know what you want from me. Just sometimes. Like, I'm sorry, tall grass doesn't count as open land, open ground. Cool. Ah, too bright. God, look at that sunset, though. I mean, I knew it was a long shot. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get him back in his zone so that I can finish that. Okay, anyone who's still watching, I just want to remind you that a duo zone requires you to shoot both out of the zone in order for it generate respawns. Since I did not get that male, I am going to have to shoot him before this one gets any more respawns. So that's what I'm a little frustrated about right there. Please reload the gun. Killing me, man. Okay, got both of them. So that closes out this zone and will allow it to respawn somewhere else. Hopefully still here. I mean, they typically seem to spawn in the same locations. Wow. She dropped from that. I thought it was... It doesn't matter. That's a gorgeous red. It's not even a gold. It's just a silver, but he looks so good. All right, anyways, sorry. Okay, so this is another point of frustration that I just want to point out to you guys. So I was trying to hunt these two foxes in their zone, but the grass was too tall. I couldn't get the correct angle on them, and it's 4 a.m. So the frustration sets in, and I make a terrible shot on this girl, and then the reloads are so slow. I tried swapping to another weapon, and I accidentally swapped to the talk box or whatever that thing is. And whoo, just an explosion of frustration happened. And yeah, it's just the beginning of the end. Now we've got two places that I'm gonna have to go back and hunt, which is weird. Like I never found the drink zone over here. No, it's not. It's this one. Yeah, he was like in here. So he's not back. Let's do this. So he started trotting away before I even got over here. Ooh. Alright, well. Can't have him. But this duo's come back. Stop. Get your breath. Are you f***ing me? God, I'm not... I quit. I quit. I quit. Exit destined. Alright guys, I am ashamed of myself. I aggressively quit last time. Because things were not going my way, which is how it works. Okay, so the one I didn't pick up from this group down here was the female. I didn't pick her up, and I was trying to shoot the male. What? That's the male that's supposed to be in this zone down here, but he is not here yet. It's like he avoided me this time. I'm just slightly frustrated. That's all. I'm not a great shot, and I understand that wholeheartedly. I do. I get it. So full disclosure, I get really frustrated here as well. And again, it is breath-related holding. I go into emphasis on the fact that when I was a fit young man, I was able to sprint and then hold my breath. I know it hurts, but you're able to do it. I mean, it's still a physical possibility. So unless they're assuming our hunter is a, out of shape, middle-aged man, then it should be theoretically possible to kind of do their little sprint walk and still be able to hold their breath. That's the point that I was trying to make, but I said it more aggressively. Okay, with me finally getting him, this one will respawn. Potentially. I mean, since I left that female to despawn, I feel bad about it. Not a vital. He would have been gold. Man, I am frustrated. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't get out of the funk right now. Yes! Okay. So that's 2 respawns. Covered, cleared. I'm done. The next one I gotta get is this one out here, which I have to jump in through there. Okay. We've almost got this back on track. You did great. Where'd the second one go? Got him right. Ooh, man. Accept. There he is. 200 meters. What? There was another... What? What? I mean, my mind is so boggled. Like, why was there another one out here, too? Okay, so with the shooting part of this, I can only assume that I, again, was thwarted by my vision. So the game allows you to highlight creatures even if they're underneath or behind a hill or a small mountain or whatever. You can still spot them anyways. And I think that's all that happened here is I spotted him, but he was technically covered by the ground. And I shot at the ground and not the fox. I have no idea why there was another one. Apparently a respawn happened even though I did not take out the duo. But I'm looking here and I may have actually stumbled across 2 zones, which is what it looks like. One was at 2 and one was at 1. So yeah, I think I just stumbled across a double zone and I was just boggled at 4 a.m. as to what was going on. Alright guys, I gotta quit this game before I get any more frustrated. We're gonna go ahead and call it there. Frustrations abound with this game for me tonight, and I can't do it anymore. I just can't. But yeah, we're at about 75 red fox, and some of them are just giving me some trouble. So it is what it is. I understand that's part of the challenge here. But I'm not going to lie to you. I hate the red fox right now. Just because they're being so difficult. They're being so difficult with me right now. But we'll see what happens as we keep going through. Hopefully I love that spot. Hopefully it comes back. But it is what it is. We're at 75. I'm hoping to get some rare fur types as well spawning in. So hopefully that'll be soon. But who knows? I don't really know what their ratios are. And honestly, it doesn't seem to matter. With every game, it seems to be different. So who knows? We'll see what happens, though. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But for now, I'm done with this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.